This is American Airlines, and we're giving away 10 first-class tickets to the Sahara Desert in Africa.
Yes, you heard that right. 10 first-class tickets. Call in people, 1-800-American Airlines.
We already have one winner, so that means there are 9 spots left.
I'm so excited.
Here are some things you might see and experience in the Sahara Desert.
There's not a whole lot of vegetation, but you may see some cacti like this one, shrubs like these, and scattered grasses like shown. Also, if you're lucky, you may see some rare saguaro cactus, an interesting plant that grows in the Sahara Desert. It can grow to be over 20 feet and live more than 200 years.
Leave your rain boots at home because it only rains a max of 3 inches per year. Many plants adapt to this weather by storing as much water as they can in their stems and leaves. The soil has also adapted by holding lots of nutrients.
During the day, the Sahara Desert has a high of 136 degrees with a regular temp at 100, but don't hesitate to bring your coat because it gets as low as 25 degrees at night.
Now, how could that be?
Because there is no moisture in the air to hold the heat like we do, and so the sun goes down, so does the heat.
There are numerous types of species that live in the Sahara Desert, like the sandfox. It is one of the only mammals that lives in the Sahara Desert. Also known as the fennec fox, it seems to be the only carnivore living in the Sahara Desert able to survive without free water. Their kidneys are adapted to restrict water loss. Their extensive burrowing may cause the formation of dew, which then can be consumed, and they will receive moisture from the food that they eat. Their thick fur helps insulate them from the cold desert nights. Their sandy fur helps them to reflect heat and also provides excellent camouflage. They also have fur on their paws to protect them from the hot sand.
One of the reptile species living within the desert is the king cobra. It survives by becoming active at optimal times. This allows them to avoid extreme heat and cold. They need little water, and when they do get it, they get it from their prey. Also, they don't need to eat daily. This is a deathstalker scorpion, which is an arthropod that lives in the Sahara Desert.
What the heck is an arthropod?
An arthropod is an invertebrate that has jointed limbs, segmented bodies, and external skeletons.
Oh.
Hundreds of animal species call the desert home, but scorpions are one of the most commonly associated with the arid region. More than 30 scorpion species inhabit the Sahara.
Why so many?
Because these scorpions rarely drink water, their diet is very flexible and they are burrowing creatures, so it's easy for them to make a new home.
Cobras and scorpions? I don't know if I want to go anymore.
Yes, you do.
You might see a flock of ostriches varying from 5 to 40 depending on the time of season. The ostrich is an omnivore. It feeds on grass, seeds, insects, and vertebrates. Its defense is camouflage. Laying its head down on the ground, an ostrich can be almost invisible, appearing as just another part of the landscape. And lastly, they defend themselves with their very powerful legs. An example of how powerful they are is they can kill a lion.
The camel's biggest strength has to be their ability to survive without food and water for long periods of time. This unique ability stems from their body being able to store fat in their humps and water in the linings of their stomachs.
Speaking of camels, one of the Sahara Desert's attractions is camel rides.
Camel rides? Sweet.
And you can take your camels on a ride over to visit the mountainous sand dunes of the Sahara Desert and go sand duning.
Built during a time when Egypt was one of the richest and most powerful civilizations in the world, this is the Great Pyramids of Giza, which are where some of the most magnificent man-made structures in history are made. Their massive scale reflects the unique role that the pharaoh or king played in ancient Egyptian society. It's a must-see in a tourist travel.
Wow, I'm so excited to go. You, Whitney, and 9 other people could experience all of this.
Just call in 1-800-American Airlines to get your chance to win. 1-800-American Airlines.